Oh no, never mind.
Okay. So did you go swimming?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty cool actually too. Until I saw like somebody's fucking huge snot booger fucking floating through the pool. So
I got
Oh,
I
that.
that's
told
one reason I don't like going.
I told the lifeguards about it, and they said, "Cool, thanks for telling us. Now we get to shut the pool down after." So they're like,
Oh, exposure.
"Yep." So they're like, once we hear about that, we got to shut it down.
So did they
So
shut
Hold
it
on a
down?
second. I'm going to bring up YouTube and
they said it'll be back open though.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Pat and I and Robin and Nancy all went for breakfast this morning, so that's why I know
All right,
he was
Evelyn.
swimming. So,
All right.
Breezy's bike shop's in the house. Shandog's in the house. So yeah, the Camaro is moving along nicely. I finally contacted the guy who did the welding on the rear bumper for me, and I'm to call him on Monday. I should have the front bumper all bolts all welded up and everything else and ground down, ready for him to do his finish welding on it. And then probably the following week I'll go pick it up because it usually takes him about a week to turn around. So we'll see. So, and plus this coming, not this weekend, but next weekend I got planned. So Shandog wants to know what's up, Pat. And David,
Shandog?
Hello.
Oh, come on. You're not going to pull up my old styles and tell me what I need to do for those.
So let's see what else. And that's all that's new. Been working on the bumper, and then plus been doing a lot of things around the house with it being springtime or summertime, actually. Tomorrow's the first day of summer. And I want to say happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And hope everybody has a good one. Anybody wants to join, the link is in the stream. If I know you, you'll come on the panel. If I don't, you can sit in the basement.
Mm.
And that's the name of that tune. So, no, before we went live, Pat, I was telling David Collins about T-Dub's ride out to the chicken ranch to survey a building.
Oh, passing up the freebie and all that?
Yeah.
You remember it, huh?
And then the funny thing about it is Paul sold the chicken ranch a while back, and Pat was all pissed off because he sold it before graduation because Pat was hoping for a graduation present out there.
All right. It's all good.
But yeah, David saw Jimmy C show last night, or he watched the part to where Jackie was offered $1 million, which we all thought was quite funny. If you didn't see Jimmy C show last night, go look it up. It was quite funny. Jackie by What the Fuck Mike was offered $1 million to strip. And hey, Captain.
Captain.
What's going on?
And
man.
And it was really unique to watch Jackie slowly start changing her mind about stripping for $1 million or whether she was going to give it back, because there was one point there during the conversation that she sat there and I had really thought that she had changed her mind and she was going to take $1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah.
What do you want me to wear and strip off?
But I thought it was quite funny if you saw it.
Yeah, what are the chances of getting arrested?
And is it clean money?
No wonder I didn't see you in the chat, Captain. You must have been in the basement.
Yeah, I didn't say anything in the chat.
Hi, Captain. I looked in the chat and you weren't there.
Is Evelyn back yet?
You're not napping today.
Who?
Nope.
Oh.
But I did fall asleep early last night.
What's that expression? However, I did sleep at a Holiday Inn last night.
Yeah.
A Holiday Inn Express.
Yep.
Express. Okay, forgot the Express part.
See, I haven't watched TV. I haven't had a TV in a long time, but I get little bits and pieces of, modern TV media. So
I don't watch TV either. It'll amaze you. A lot of people don't watch TV. A lot of people I know.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I still watch TV. I got a handful of favorite shows I like to watch.
As long as there's something on there to watch and something you like to watch.
Well, the worst thing I hate at TV is the commercials.
I know when I go to visit my mom, they have the TV on there, and I stay out in the room, in the den where her TV is, and I was amazed at how many commercials. We were watching one of those specials, Christmas specials, and it's like they would stop the show every 10 minutes and run about 5 commercials.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. We sit there and DVR a lot of our shows, Nancy and I do, because the hours that she works, she's usually at work when most of the primetime shows comes on. And we can take an hour show and cut it down to 40 minutes by eliminating the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones we hate so far are all the fucking, and I'll use the F word. I apologize to everybody out there.
It's allowed.
All the fucking stupid insurance commercials.
Yep.
They ought to make a law against that stupidity. Really. Spend millions and millions of dollars for stupid shit. And a lot of it's not funny anymore.
I don't watch it, Tom. My mom mostly watches PBS and the Hallmark Channel. So she was amazed. She said, I remember now why I don't watch regular TV, commercial TV.
Well, we try not to watch regular TV. We just do it on the DVR, and then I can fast forward right through the damn commercials.
Hey, Tom.
What?
You got more stickers.
Uh-oh. I think I got one here.
I got your sticker.
And I got more of these.
Oh, I don't have one. I don't have one of those.
I got one of those stickers and the other sticker.
Send me one of those, would you, Captain?
Yeah. No doubt.
What was it? King's Disaster Garage sent me a T-shirt, but it was an XL, and due to the fact of my widely expanded belly, an XL doesn't cut it anymore.
Oh, your extra large carapace.
Yeah. I seem to be what is it? I seem to be XX challenged.
I fit into most 1Xs, but there are some that are a bit constrictive. This is a 2X.
So is this.
Admittedly, and it's very, very baggy on me. I like it. Don't get me wrong, and I can rock it, but it's not conducive. It's like
what's the expression?
It's a little flappy.
The expression I'm looking for is I'm not a teenager anymore, so my clothes can fit loosely.
I like my clothes to be a little loose, not tight.
Yeah, so do I.
I can wear a 1X, but I prefer a 2X because
I grew up in the era of spandex and nut huggers. I can't even put that nicely. The jeans were just painted on back then, bro. It's just the way stuff was. David Lee Roth and your spandex, you bastard.
Black chinos.
And bands like all the rock bands, they're just like, how does that guy fit in those jeans again?
Yeah.
He paints them on.
You paint them on or get poured into them, one of the two.
Yeah.
I need you to go into that steam room for about 45 minutes to shrink down so we can pull these pants on you. So, what else? Dead air. Okay, what else is going on out there? Anything new?
Nope.
Shandog is driving to Lancaster, PA tomorrow. The wife, Charlie, and my dog. Okay. And so,
Sounds like a road trip.
yep. Well, I'm not doing nothing really unique for Father's Day.
Well, happy Father's Day, by the way, Tom. A day early.
Okay, thank
Or
you.
2 days.
I was wishing everybody out there happy Father's Day. We'll do it throughout the broadcast as people come and go. But yeah. Nothing new. Nothing going to happen tomorrow or Sunday. I usually do a big barbecue, but don't feel like tempting fate with the illness going around.
Yeah.
And so we'll do that. We did Memorial Day. Pat came over and I smoked a couple of briskets, and he brought his crew over and we ate.
Smoked a what now?
Smoked a couple of briskets. Briskets, beef.
Yes, briskets. That's what they call it
Briskets.
nowadays.
It's Shandog's anniversary tomorrow. 12 years. Congratulations, Shandog.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Let's see. March was Nancy's and my anniversary. And if you figure my age, you probably figure how long it's been.
Congrats, Shandog. It's mine and Crystal's anniversary tomorrow. We've been together 15 years.
Oh, congratulations, Captain Jerk.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congrats. Yeah, that's awesome.
15 years. I didn't think I would do anything besides, breathing and freaking laying cable for 15 years, to tell you the truth. I mean, that's it, man. What else? What else really is there? Eating, blinking.
Well, I've done it for 45 years.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Eating and blinking?
Oh, sorry. I'm on playing
Laying
with my
cable.
Wow. I got to find out your street address there, Tom. One moment, please. I'll be back.
Okay. As in the fire department or laying hose. In the fire department, so.
The fire department in the ghetto.
So there's always a clerical customer service, shipping, sales. I'm in production right now. I've never had a production job before I started working for this company.
Oh, look what Pat hooked up. Let me grab the camera. I got to show you this. Look what Pat hooked up on the computer. That's the front cover. The lights.
Yeah. What are they for? Is it dark?
Just a decoration for the lights. I mean, it's LEDs, so it's not doing anything.
I thought maybe you need a light down there to work or something.
No, it's part of the case.
Just
And
the case, just a decoration.
Yeah.
It
Nice.
really looks awesome in person because it's constantly changing colors.
It's actually the same
what are we looking
case.
at?
Oh, my dad's case. It's the same case I'm going with.
The case on it. You want to see? Hold on. Bear with me. That's
Oh.
Now
Okay.
I see the bulbs.
Okay.
Now I see the different colors now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have different modes you can set it on. You can have it stay just one color. It's
I thought it
pretty
was
cool.
just like a work light or something under the desk. And I thought, well, what is he doing?
I don't have a PC tower anymore because my PC tower is a pile of junk. I have a laptop, and it doesn't work quite as much better as I thought it would, or I was hoping at least. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Well, I didn't pick the case. It all came together. The computer and everything came together. Somebody built the computer for me.
Well, I like what Shandog says. As the hose gets older, it drips.
It does.
Well, we know.
Yes, sir. I can't argue that point. So
I'll be right back, guys.
don't start yawning now. You're the one that wanted to get up and go to breakfast.
I know. And technically, that is sleeping in for me. Fuck, 7 o'clock. I'll take it.
I got up at 3 and went back to bed at about 5.
Here you go, Tom.
About 8.
Thank you, Captain.
That'll go up for tomorrow's mail. Oh.
Oh, and your mail will go out. Your package will go out Monday.
You told me.
Gotcha.
That's fine.
Well, I know I told you in the email, but I want you to know.
What did Shandog say? It's longer to drip dry than actually pissing. Yeah. Yeah.
So, there it is, right there.
Thank you, sir.
I've never had a problem getting in contact with you through the mail, so
See,
there
you
you
buy
go.
your stamps. You buy your stamps that way. I get them like this.
Well, that's the old school way. Those are licky stamps.
No, these are stickies.
They're sticky.
Oh, they stickies. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. Do stamps even come in licky stamp anymore?
I don't think so.
So,
Unless
I don't
they're
know.
you get some of the. I looked at stamps, and some of them are like the collective people that don't use them to mail stuff with. They're collectors stamps. They are still the lickies, but the ones we use every day just peel.
So now a stamp collection is now turned into a sticker collection.
Yeah.
But hey, stamps were always like, as soon as they started putting glue on the back of stamps, they become stickers,
Mhm.
essentially.
Yeah.
Whether or not you have to lick the stamp and stick it, it's still a form of sticker. You get me?
Still a sticker.
It's a sticker now.
A sticker, a decal, whatever.
Well, let's see. To mail a letter when I was growing up was 2 cents, and now what is it up to? 40.
52 cents, 55 cents.
55 cents.
Yeah.
Send a letter now.
Oh, gas was 25 cents a gallon too.
When I was a kid, the first stamps that I remember were 15s, maybe something like that. It was in the 80s. 11s, maybe.
They had 13-cent stamps, and then they
I don't
went up
remember.
to 17 cents in the 80s.
I don't remember exactly.
Prior to 1986, a stamp was 13 cents. I remember it.
Yeah, they must have been 11s then, because I distinctly remember 11 somewhere.
I remember a 10-cent stamp. I don't remember. Maybe there was an 11-cent stamp, but there was a 10-cent one, then a 13.
I could have swore the 85s were 11s.
Okay.
Well, that's wonderful. I wish I was buying those stamps.
Hey,
I was paying 13 cents for
maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It was over 35. It was like 35 years ago, bro. It don't matter anymore, really.
Really, it doesn't matter. No, you got it right. You got it right.
You'll never see those
35
prices.
years. I mean,
You'll
I was
never
like,
see
I
those
was
prices
10.
again.
Well, I was in college.
I was 10. If I can remember things accurately from back then, I call that a win.
I think Pat was 1.
Depending upon what time of the year, yeah. Oh,
It was somewhere around the middle of the year.
84.
85.
Oh, I'd be 1.5 going on 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
84, I graduated from high school in 84.
So you're only a couple years older than my little sister. She was born in 86, and my brother was born in 87.
11 of 83. November 83.
Okay. Crystal is literally 6 months older than you are.
Okay.
Because she just turned 37 this year.
Oh my God, I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, come on. It's not any bigger of a deal than 36 was or what 40 will be.
You're just another day older.
It's just a freaking number.
It is.
All it is.
It's your health and your well-being and your freaking stability or your state of mind.
Yeah.
Is what it's really about. You know, your physical body combined with your state of mind.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I mean, some
I
people.
don't celebrate birthdays anymore. I celebrate anniversaries, and
Some are old, some age prematurely, or they're ill prematurely. You know,
Yeah.
and others they live to be 100 with no ill effects. You know,
Hmm.
they got their freaking they still got all their marbles. They're healthy, and they're not even particularly wrinkly. They're just kind of white and slow.
Exactly. You just
Their
don't want to
hair's
be
white and
behind them in
slow.
traffic.
That's it.
I don't celebrate birthdays. I celebrate anniversaries. This past year was my 45th anniversary of my 25th birthday.
Ah,
That's the birthday I celebrate. Breezy's 2 years older than me. Holy smokes!
hey Breezy, how you doing?
What's
I didn't see it earlier there. Sorry, Breezy. I wasn't paying attention to chat.
Yeah.
There's not too many people in here today, but
No.
anybody I didn't see, how you doing? Good to see you. Well, good to know that you're here. Whatever. I'm trying, man. Come on.
Age of 25, things started happening for me, so that's the anniversary of my 25th birthday. So I'll go with that.
that works?
When I turned 25, less bad things happened to me. Can I get away with saying that?
Yeah.
Less bad things happened.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Oh, man.
Oh, damn it.
Yes.
Fucking game.
What are you playing?
Fortnite with Evelyn.
Oh, Evelyn?
Yeah,
Oh.
I need steel. I'm trying to harvest steel before I get killed.
Playing fork knife.
Yeah, I'm trying to upgrade something. Come on. Nope.
Somebody's battery's going.
3 great grandkids. I don't have those yet. I got granddaughters, but I don't have great grandkids yet. Knock on wood. The girls are too young to start doing that.
Okay, Captain Jerk, I pulled it up on Google.
Here comes the storm, Evelyn.
May 16th stamps were, okay, 1971, they were 8 cents. 1974, they were 10 cents. 1975, they were 10 cents. Okay, why did they do that? 1975, they went up to 13 cents.
Oh.
And then I know in 86, they went up to 17 cents.
Okay. I distinctly remember having 11-cent stamps.
They have 11-cent stamps. You can buy them, but I don't. They're more like for collectors.
Well, no, I remember having 11-cent stamps when I was a kid, around that time period, 85, and I remember putting them in my album because I had a stamp collecting album, and I don't remember if they were new or not. Now, I distinctly remember having them.
I'm not arguing. I was just looking at them. They did make 11-cent stamps, but I don't know what you would use in 11.
Oh no, not since I was born, though. Apparently.
No, probably not in a long time.
Well, you need 5 of those 11-cent stamps now to sit there and mail a letter.
What is it, 50 cents now?
55.
55.
Holy shit. I
That's
just buy the
for a
forever
regular
stamps.
envelope, though.
Just for a regular envelope. I checked that. It came up on there. The stamps are 55 cents now.
Okay.
But I distinctly remember them being 10 cents.
Oh, I tagged him. Sorry.
Okay. So now it explains why Evelyn isn't watching the show.
No, because we're playing.
Oh. Okay.
She's on my team. She's my partner in crime, if you will.
Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch! I don't have any mats to get up there.
Well, the generations are well represented here.
Yes, they are. Except like the new young like teen generation.
Yes, Generation Z is not present.
No. Hey Evelyn, I got another sniper for you. Yeah, you owe me. I just jacked it from a dude. I'm over here by where the agency used to be.
So, David, you were born. Hold on. 67, right?
Close. 65.
65.
I'll land
Okay.
on you.
Hey, that was a good year. That was one of the years that the
Land on the very top.
insert of a Zippo lighter actually had a red felt bottom.
I remember that.
Yep. That was one of the years. There was only two. 65 and 66 were the only years that had them that I know of. There could have been some holdovers to 67, but I don't think so.
Well, those people were using
I'm at
those
the very
lighters
top.
when I was a little kid because I remember them. They had a red insert in the bottom.
Yep. Just the felt piece in the bottom was bright red.
Yeah, they
I'm gonna land on you.
forever. All they
Don't
did
land
was
on
just
top.
kept putting fluid in them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, airmail. The Breezy's Bike Shop in the 70s, 10-cent stamp, 10 cents were at airmail stamps. And they don't even use the term airmail. You want next day delivery, you want 2 days out, you want 3 days out. Totally amazed on the way things go.
Well,
60s.
I'd like to use if I need something
You're welcome.
there at a specific date. I'm not doing that freaking like, oh, well, it could be there in 1 day. It could be there in 2 days. It could be there overnight. Like this and this pending. No.
Pull out your
Needs to be there.
pull out your crystal ball and figure out when it's coming.
We have a crystal ball here. It's bigger than this. It's bigger than this thing, and this thing's pretty damn big, and it's pretty damn heavy. I got to tell you that it's pretty stupid heavy.
Well, if you look real closely, my crystal ball has 2 little air pockets in it.
Yeah, I see.
And I actually got that in Salem, Mass, when we had to go to Boston for an NFPA convention, and Nancy went with, and she wanted to go. We had a free day, so she wanted to go up to Salem, Mass, to see all that stuff up there, and we did. We walked around the House of 7 Gables or whatever it was, and all that stuff. So it was quite interesting. But Captain Jerk, you were mentioning something on Zippo lighters. It brought back fond memories of when I was at Ubon, Thailand, Royal Thai Air Force Base, 8th TAC Fighter Wing. The BX ran out of lighter fluid for our Zippo lighters.
Yeah.
And we ended up with the bright idea of putting jet fuel in it. It's kerosene.
It'll burn.
Kerosene doesn't work terribly great in lighters, but a jet fuel, I don't know, maybe.
But that is kerosene.
It took a while to get it. Once you got it
Diesel,
lit,
pretty much. Diesel
pretty
fuel.
much like diesel fuel.
Yeah, it's pretty much diesel. Kerosene.
Yeah.
Diesel
I'll tell
pretty
you
much
this.
brothers.
Paraffin? No, it's naphtha.
Gasoline is the same thing as Zippo fluid. It's 1 step finer in the refining process, and what they If you know what Coleman camping fuel is, or camp fuel,
It's alcohol.
Yeah, white fuel
that's-
is sometimes what they call it.
White gas.
Or
White
yeah,
fuel?
white
white
gas, white
gas
fuel.
is
Kinda.
it's slightly finer.
More refined.
It's a slightly more refined than gasoline, but it is gasoline. And that's what your Zippo fluid is, your Ronsonol. It's naphtha, essentially.
Yeah.
Or naphthalene. By the way, I wouldn't recommend letting too much of that stuff absorb into your freaking skin. It is poisonous, and it can mess you up. And there are long-term consequences as well.
That probably are not very good for you.
It can cause severe issues later on in life. It's bad news, bad stuff, bad news.
Well, once we got the lighters lit, they stayed lit.
I just lost my shotgun.
So it was quite interesting, and needless to say, and it also trashed the lighters. I mean, we had to get new lighters once the BX got lighter fluid back in, because once you put it back to lighter fluid, it wouldn't light whatsoever. And
Probably
You just need to put a new wick in the lighter.
It's probably clogged up, yeah.
Everything. Shanice, Arco.
That wasn't that much of a big deal, though. Those lighters were everywhere. Those Zippo lighters.
What?
Oh, if you're in the military, you had.
I can tell you this. I have done extensive restoration work on more than 100 lighters, probably. Cleaning them, repacking them, repairing them. Yeah, I've done some pretty amazing things with Zippos and other lighters as well. I don't have any examples of any of that because, well, when you repair somebody's lighter, you usually give it back to them.
Yes. That had the clear plastic body that you tilted upside down and hit the button, and it would let lighter fluid go down into the patty, into the wick. What was the name? What brand?
Was that a Scripto?
Was it a Ronson or a Scripto or something like that?
It wasn't a Ronson. Probably a Scripto.
Yeah, Mom had one of those. I remember that one.
If it had a clear body, it's most likely a Scripto lighter.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fascinating to be able to turn it over and see the fluid.
Some of those had naked ladies in them. When you turn it over, there'd be a little piece of.
I don't think
There's
my
a
mother's
naked
had a naked lady in it. I doubt she'd have that laying around.
Well, I have this this nice pencil here, and if I turn it over.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Captain, I'll send you. I think I got 4 or 6 glasses, and they're the same as your pencil, but when the glass gets cold.
Oh yeah. I had a coffee cup like that. My friend gave me for my birthday one year. I'm like, oh geez, that is really cool.
And if you want, because I don't think my sons want them, and if you want, I'll send them to you.
We don't want what?
Those glasses. Remember the glasses that you put ice in a drink in, and all of a sudden the girl's top falls off?
Yeah. I remember those.
Well, do you want them?
Sure, why not?
Oh, I should take that back. Took them out of the liquor cabinet and boxed them away. They said, I don't want those. Okay, fine.
But yeah, I'll take them. I'll drink out of them.
There you go.
You know what's going to happen in your house? You know what's going to happen? They're all going to disappear and be in John's room.
Yeah.
And they're going to end up all messed up.
Yeah. John's his teenage stepson.
How old is he?
14.
17?
He'll be
14,
15
okay.
next month. Oh, no,
Yeah.
13. He'll be 14. Sorry, I'm a year ahead. Brianna's
Yeah. They will disappear. You're
They'll
right.
disappear. They'll all be in his room, hidden. But I don't know why he'd want the glasses. I mean, with the amount availability of porn that's on the internet right now. I mean,
We'll put it this way: if he doesn't use them,
You know something's wrong.
they might end up full of pens.
Exactly.
Just saying.
that's true. That's true.
Crystal has a coffee mug sitting next to her at all times, and it's full of pens and pencils and things.
Yep.
Because it says on the bottom that there's lead. They used a lead glaze to make to glaze the coffee cup.
Yeah.
So, or there's lead in the paint or something like that. So she was unwilling to drink out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to hurt her or anything. It's just
there's way too small.
So, Captain, is Crystal a pen junkie like my wife?
No, that would be me because.
And these pale.
This is my caddy. This thing is like usually has more pens in it, but I did a purge recently, so there's not quite as many as there was.
These are sitting on top of the filing cabinet, and there are 3 of them, and that's probably 3 out of maybe 6 or 7 that are floating around the house.
Yeah.
But
I was that guy that would have containers of writing instruments all over the place.
If we go to Office Depot or Office Max or whatever the fuck it's called right now, the first thing Nancy goes to is she'll go right to the pen area, and she'll be in there just looking at pens.
Well, there's Office Depot and then there's Staples.
Okay, no, Office Depot. Well, it used to be Office Max and Office Depot, and didn't they merge?
Yeah, there were 2 of them, Office Depot and Office Max, and they, yeah.
But she'll go right to the pens and start looking at pens. I mean,
So what's it called now? Depot Max?
Office Depot.
I saw a movie. It was called that one time.
but yeah, she's definitely likes her pens.
Hey, Shauna Sparkles Clark. How you doing, Shauna? Shauna.
Yeah, I spent all morning once I got back home from meeting Pat for breakfast. Spent all morning putting my email address book back together.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, it happened.
Yeah. So this computer's slowly getting upgraded. We're still screwing around with hard drives on it, but we'll figure it out. I did get. Hold it. Let me grab the camera. I did get a 6 terabyte backup hard drive right there.
External.
External.
Oh, I have one that's half a terabyte right now. It's 500 gig.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, that's what I think. This little guy, maybe 1 or 2 terabytes. There's an external in there with the cord and everything.
Yeah.
Use it to back up all my work documents and stuff that I've collected over the years.
Yeah, and the bad thing about the old hard drives, it's got the backup I made on my work computer before I retired. It's got all that crap on there.
Is that the one you're having you're having transferred?
Yeah, well, we found another place that does the hard drive extraction or whatever you want to call it, recovery, and I got to get these. The hard drives are still in the case, and I got to get them. Hey, T-Dub.
Hey, Dad, what's going on?
What's going on, bro?
You guys won't have video of me for a minute. I got to do some stuff, but I'm going to be social.
All right. That's cool. We hear the young one in the background. That's all that matters. No, I'm joking.
T-Dub, what's up?
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm okay. How you doing?
I figured he would be the last one to come on because he's been sitting looking at a computer screen because all our committee meetings now are this format.
This video, yeah, like Zoom meetings, pretty much, right, bro?
Mm-hmm.
No, Microsoft Teams, even worse.
Oh, even worse. It'd be better if they were Zoom at least.
Yeah.
You
No,
just
this
got to mute your
Microsoft
mic.
Teams sucks.
As soon as you come in, just mute your mic if you're on a Zoom meeting.
And so that's what we get to look forward to, Pat, in me, you, and T-Dub in July because we're all on. Yeah, our committee meeting is in July.
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding? I get to do the residential meetings next week. And then while you guys are here, I have to sneak away and try and do hanging and bracing. And then July, like Dad said, I've got to do install and discharge.
Yeah.
T-Dub is multitasking.
Yeah, I'm going to get me another. Anybody want one while I'm up?
Sure, I'll take 2.
Okay, I'll bring them.
Double that?
Yes, I'll take 2 as well.
Hey, T-Dub.
Yeah, Dad.
Ixnay on the going there.
You're not?
No.
Oh, as far as the kids?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not the one that spilled the beans.
Going where?
Oh, they know?
Exactly.
The kids know?
Yeah, they found out.
How did they find out?
About what we were talking about, Dad?
Yeah. They found out we're coming, Pat. We'll be in Grapevine next weekend. That's why I said I had stuff next weekend. We gotta go for Elena's first birthday. I mean, I've been to all my granddaughter's first birthday. I ain't gonna let this one go. No.
That's okay. We'll be in Vegas for her second birthday.
So how did the girls find out we were coming?
I have no idea.
Could have been me.
I don't know. I wasn't worried about who told them at that point. The cat was out of the bag, and so it is what it is.
Okay.
I am? the captain's out of the bag? What?
Captain's out of the bag?
Anyway. Sorry, I was just floating off. I was checking up on. I was trying to keep track of my expenditures because I don't want to spend too much money.
Johnny Five's in the chat. What's up,
Johnny 5?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm on the freaking the StreamYard's live comments, so he hasn't updated yet.
Oh my God.
Hey, Nance. Oop, guess she went to take a nap.
Up there.
Couch. I'll tell her when she gets up.
Okay.
Well, we were trying to be all secretive and not let the girls know. We were going to surprise them. So
It could have been me, Dad.
So much for that. What is the old adage expression? The best laid plans of mice and men.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's Johnny. He's made a few comments, but they just haven't showed up on the freaking StreamYard side yet.
Yeah.
StreamYard bastards.
StreamYard's a little slow compared to YouTube.
So, hey up, Johnny. Good to see you.
Hey, I get the chest if it's in there.
Oh, there they are. There they started to show up. Hey, Tina's still running you ragged.
Yeah, you're just gonna stand right in the doorway and block me, huh, Evelyn? Thank you. I don't want that. I need shot. I don't have a gun for that ammo.
Hey up, Johnny.
There he is. J5.
How's it going?
Jay still running you ragged?
Dilly.
I'll just listen to some tunes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, I didn't get it for ages. I should have got that ages ago. That notification.
David, my turn. Hold the fort.
Hang on a minute. You're having beers. I'm gonna have to go get some now. 1 minute.
Hey, Pat.
Yo.
I think it's
Did you get
cold.
the email from Frontside about the free CCW class?
No.
The online one? I'll send you the link. It gets
Okay.
you Virginian. You don't have to show up in person to apply.
Oh, sweet. That'd be awesome. Come on, I saw a guy.
So I ordered some. Oh, Dave, I ordered some resin today.
You did.
You know, for pouring resin.
Oh, pouring. I thought you said you ordered.
I ordered some resin today. I did.
Right,
Yeah.
2 minutes. I'll just grab some beers.
Unfortunately, it was quite pricey. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be going with that company unless somebody actually comes up with the Skrilla ahead of time. One person, the person that I ordered this resin for, yes, they did, but it's not a product that I'm going to purchase for myself because I just don't have that kind of money. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that I can. No, not a chance. Not for myself.
Where did J5 go?
Yeah, I don't know. He turned his camera off and everything.
He said he had to go get a beer.
Oh, okay.
He's muted.
He
Mutated.
mutated himself. Okay. So, yeah. Well, so the cat's out of the bag. All right. Well, then I don't have to worry about it anymore. As far as I thought it would be quite cool, we walk in there on them. I think we only got away with surprising them once, Pat, was it?
Yeah.
At, what was it, Salt Lick? Or Saltgrass?
Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Saltgrass.
Yeah, saltgrass.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I know.
It's fun surprising them because they get so freaked out for about 4 seconds. Like,
Hey, Tom, all I know. Pardon. All I know is that the alien has stolen the space modulator.
where did you get that?
I've had this guy hanging out with me for a long time, for probably about a decade. He's just been hanging out on my desk or my shelf in my house somewhere.
Hold on. Let me show you. Let me get something.
Fucking bullshit.
Yep, he's just been hanging out there on my desk for, I don't know, a couple of years now. Maybe a year. He's been hanging out there quite a while, though.
Nice sniper kill, Evelyn. You got any small ammo?
This is my garage, man.
For like that little bullet?
There you go.
They're ice cold.
There you go.
When I first built the shed at our
Thank you. You're
our
awesome.
old house, which was my shop, was the size of a single car garage.
Nah, it's okay. I left it for you.
That's a pencil topper.
I left that gun there for you.
No, it ain't.
Well, that's what we're hearing.
It's not.
Magnet.
Game.
A magnet.
Oh, it's a magnet. Oh, it's a magnet.
Sounds like one of those old-timey modems or something.
Huh?
If you look at it here,
Hi.
you can see it's got a blue tint to it because it's that exposed to the paint in the garage.
I can't hear you right.
I don't hear. I got like static. It sounds like aliens are landing.
Possibly.
It stopped.
Possibly.
I just muted him and it stopped.
Johnny, you have some kind of.
Well, we're having an electrical issue.
We're having a third.
landing in your face.
You're having a third encounter, bud.
Somebody's having the
A close
strange
encounter of a
encounters,
third kind.
weird encounters of the strange kind.
Is it stopped now? Is it okay now?
For the most part.
Well, I've got no on, so I don't know what's wrong.
It sounded like one of those old timey modems.
I don't know.
Dialed up.
How about now?
It's better.
Is that better?
Fantastic.
It was stood on top of a glass, but I didn't think that would do affect it.
And Captain, every time my granddaughters come here, they try to steal that off the refrigerator in the garage.
Of course. Of course.
I have to fight to keep him. I
We
get
figured it out. It was still on
something else.
It was still on my Father's Day present for my grandkids. Look, besides you maybe step in the room.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, you had your Father's Day last week, didn't you?
No, it's 22nd Sunday.
Okay, we have ours on the 14th.
Good to see you, David. Anyway, good to see you. Cheers. I'll tell you something. That camp at that RV's fridge is very good. The ice cold days.
I figured out where that noise is coming from.
It must have been the refrigerator.
It's coming from it's coming from the frickin' 1960s Star Trek.
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
Anymore.
Live long and prosper thing, what we think we'll do it. Yeah, that one, yeah.
I kept hearing this.
Come on, buddy.
Everybody was all talking at the same
Come on,
time.
buddy. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, get your Spocks up. Come on. I can do both of them at the same
No,
time.
I hear
Come
it
on.
too. It's almost like a pulsating.
I'll come out and come back in again, see if that helps.
Apparently, Captain Jerk can still hear it.
No, it was him. It was Johnny 5. I hate to say it. It's gone. I
Yeah.
don't hear it no more.
Yeah, what are you drinking? That looks good.
Yeah, it does look pretty good. What are you drinking? Oh, drinking on a job.
Hey, homeboy, what you drinking?
It's called Wise Monkey.
Oh, you're drinking Wise Monkey, huh?
What's the
Yeah,
nice
I ain't
thing
gonna
about
waste my time with a.
working at home? You can drink on the job.
Let's see. Can I flip the camera? Oh, there you guys go.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's
It's
the
not.
good
It's
stuff.
not. It's not Brass Monkey.
Yeah.
No.
It's Wise
No.
Monkey.
But it's got, let's see, 10% alcohol by volume.
Ooh. Wonder if we can find that
Well,
here.
if I'm going to take all these, nope, only it's brewed here locally in Dallas.
It stays in Dallas.
Yep, stays in Dallas. We can
You
go to
better
their tap room
you
though
better
and
get a
get
12-pack in the fridge. We're coming.
11.
Yeah, we're on the way.
Oh, I'm going to have to
Everyone.
get more than a 12-pack. I've got
Go
another
ahead and
stuff
get a
that's either
case.
Why?
10% to 14% alcohol by volume. It's a Belgian strong ale. It's called Family Trip by Bitter Sisters Brewery. Or, yeah.
Family Trip.
Yeah, hold on. I'll go get a can of it.
A 14% ale called Family Trip.
Yep.
I think they sell that here. It's at that store. I got the dragon's milk and the
Didn't you get that at Total Wine and More, David?
got it at Publix.
Publix? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Publix?
Yeah.
I remember those. Hold it. Wait, what do you got, T-Dub? Hold on. Let me present you.
Nah. Yeah, I've seen that can. Next time I go on the
But
website.
then look at the back.
Holy smokes.
10 to 14%.
Well, the old Chubb's 11%.
Here in Dallas as well. Old Chubb's good.
Yeah.
It's 11%.
I've never had that.
Old Chubb?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Another 12er coming your way.
Oh, stop it.
I was going to say I'll send you a 12-pack, but I thought that was what Tom said.
I sent him Dragon's Milk white the first time.
Yeah.
And then I want to send it to Jimmy C, but Jimmy C, his mail or something's all screwed up because he hasn't even got my stickers or my check for his shirt.
Oh, the Dragon's Milk. Did you find it in cans?
Yeah.
Spot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dragon's Milk white is in cans.
That's what I got.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I sent Captain.
It fit perfect in a freaking shipping box.
Oh yeah, and actually, Old Chub will do the same too.
They do a special brew of Old Chub once a year that's got a higher alcohol content.
What time of year?
I do not remember. I've had too many beers since then.
Oh,
I
and did you
had
change the name of it so you know the difference, or
No,
they
it comes in a different
call it
can.
Old Chub and go, ha, gotcha.
No, it's
You know,
a
it might-
special edition Old Chub. You can
You know,
find it
I'm
on their
pretty sure
website.
they, Tom. I'm pretty sure they sell it around here. I just, I like I said, I don't really buy alcoholic beverages because I kind of stay in my house. I don't go anywhere. I don't do
I
anything.
understand, Captain, but I can send you alcohol beverages, can I?
There's
Are you going to
a
ban
package
me
store.
from sending you
There's
alcoholic
literally-
beverages?
Well, hold on. There's literally a package store across the street.
well, heck,
You
can
guys
walk-
need to download an app called Drizzly. You can have alcohol delivered to you through an app on your smartphone.
Oh yeah, I know. Connecticut, the places in Connecticut, a lot of them will deliver all the time now because when they didn't before, because of the the crisis going on, and
Mhm.
all you got to do is show your ID at the door.
Yep.
Like when they make the delivery, you just show them your ID, and then like, oh, here's your stuff.
They don't go, huh? They scan the ID here. They want to see.
I don't
the
know if
back of it.
I don't know if they scan the ID here, but if they did, they would find out that mine is expired.
They turn it over and scan. I guess there's a barcode on the back of it, and they scan that.
To be perfectly honest, mine's been expired for like 4 years.
I don't know if it has to be I don't know if it has to be a current ID, but you have to have ID to buy it.
Yeah, mine's been expired for a long time, bro.
I'm me. Okay. I wonder where Johnny Five went. I wonder if he's going in the house or doing something.
The aliens came and got him.
Ooh,
That's a good possibility.
Or Scotty beamed him up.
the washing machine on the
Well, you
spit.
figure hold on. The UK government actually does not deny the existence of extraterrestrials and UFOs. Okay? They
Okay.
do not deny.
Well, the U.S. doesn't either.
The U.S. does not confirm nor deny anything like that. And if they have to, they'll just deny.
Hey, in the state of Nevada, we got highways named after those folks.
I understand that. That's neither here nor there. A name is a name. What's in a name,
Well, I just read a book about the Blue Book. Blue Book, it's
There's been scuttlebutt that they're going to release all the redacted stuff from Project Blue Book.
well, some of those stories are believable. They saw things and could not identify it. But, those things are possible now. We have the drones.
Hey,
It's the 40s and 50s.
remember that Tahoe we rented to go out to Rachel, Nevada?
Yeah, to look at that crash site.
Yeah. Remember you had GPS and you sat there and we had that thing, because going out to Rachel, Nevada, you're looking at the flattest, straightest, longest running highway ever. We floored that Tahoe to see how fast it would go.
Yeah.
There's nothing around. You're desert, 2-lane highway. That's it. Think about the longest, flattest highway you've ever seen in your entire life.
It's
And
the
what, we
ET
get it up-
highway.
And we got it up to 98 miles an hour or something like that.
And it blew up.
No, it's
Okay.
Screws, huh?
That's probably out by Bonneville.
No, we were right. Rachel's right adjacent to the back gate for Area 51.
we're coming up the backside of Area 51. There was an F4 crash site that we were going to.
Explain to him about the plane.
Is Bonneville out there, or is it out in New Mexico?
Bonneville,
Utah.
Utah.
Is it Utah?
Nevada
Okay.
border. Google Austin, Nevada, and that's real close to Bonneville.
Okay.
Isn't Nevada where Area 51 is? I just can't bring it to mind. I
Not
know
anymore.
Yeah, it's about 70 miles north of me.
I couldn't remember if it was Arizona or not Alabama. Or
1
Nevada.
hour in, everyone.
Huh?
1 hour in.
Oh,
Yep.
I'll tell you
Everybody
this.
wants to say they moved it to Dugway Proving Grounds north of Salt Lake City, Utah, but they haven't.
Well, Area 51 is still where it always was, yes. But
yeah.
I don't think they'll move it.
supposedly they took all the freaking like the juicy bits out of there and shipped them over to freaking Ohio.
Wright-Patterson Air Force Base Hangar 13, but Area 51, from my research, is just a flight test research center for the Air Force.
Well, yeah.
And so, TW, you want me to? I can't really tell the story because this is the new computer and all my pictures are on the old computer. We went up to a crash site on an airplane that I crewed up at Hill Air Force Base, Utah. They came down here for red flag, and the pilot and backseater, they were going along the backside of the mountains to area. Here's the mountains, and then here's Area 51 mountains, and these guys are cruising along the backside, and they were going along the backside of the mountains, and they were doing probably, I want to say maybe 450 knots. I think the story was told right. And on the mountains, as they come down towards into the desert, you got what that's called the fingers. You know,
Yeah.
mountain, a ridge.
Bring me my iPad.
You know, and they have those. And he was coming along, the pilot was coming along, and he clipped his wingtip on one of those fingers and busted the wing, now remember, F-4 is a Navy plane, but the wings folded in, so he sheared the wingtip completely off right at the fold. And then they turned around and they crashed, both died, everything, so forth and so on. TW made friends with a guy who knew the crash site and took us up to it, and we walked it. And I have a picture of me, TW, and Pat standing at the tail of the airplane. Hold on, I got a picture of the airplane. Hang on.
Those the ones they had on the aircraft carriers that they had the wings folded up and they could roll them out there.
And here's a picture of the aircraft, the same exact aircraft out of the paint shop at Hill Air Force Base. Hold it, I'll make myself big. Hang on.
I don't want to see that.
Oh wow.
Well, that's one that's not crashed.
Well, this is probably about 2 months before it crashed.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, enlarge my screen.
Hang on. There's the crash site. We'll walk them through it, TW.
All right, let's see. This picture here is the tail of the F-4. It's laying under a tree. Let's see. Here's the landing gear. That's one of the main gears, I believe. My dad would be able to tell.
That
Yeah,
looks like
main
one
gear.
in front.
No, under the fuselage, under the wing fuselage intersection.
Yeah.
Oh, they even got my picture on there.
Yeah. There's a blown up of the tail. This is the one where my dad's got a picture of all of us standing by it. The one picture that's not on the website is there's a dummy bomb about 100 yards away from that wing.
And there's
But
the same picture. TW, show them the picture of it sitting on the flight. That's the same picture I just showed you guys.
Okay.
And I got credit for it on the website.
Yeah.
But there's the website if you guys ever want to check it out. There's all kinds of information about Area 51 there if you care.
Okay, I'll make you regular. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, but we spent a day up there hiking and everything else, and going through the whole crash site.
I'll
But
tell you, back in the early '90s, there was late '80s, early '90s, like probably from like '89 to '88, '89 to over to like maybe for about a decade there. The stories and the legends and the myths about Area 51 and Hangar 18 and this and that, freaking like insane.
Mhm.
Like and
Hey, Dad, what years did you work for the federal government?
we didn't know, like, me and my friends were all teenagers back then. We didn't know what to make of it, any of it. I turned 20 in 1995, so but
You've
for
got
most of
2
that
years
time
on me.
period, we didn't know.
30, so we're 10 years apart, Captain Joe.
Yeah, we didn't know what to make of any of that kind of stuff because we were kids. We were
Yeah,
teenagers,
can you imagine?
We didn't
Yeah.
freaking know any of that stuff.
Yeah.
All we had to go on was freaking stuff that we could find in books in the library, shows that we would watch about conspiracies and
Well, that's all we had to go on.
tall tales that people would tell, and freaking people that told us, oh yeah, they went out to to Nevada and they were poking around out there, and the freaking the freaking the feds chased them off and everything. They got stopped and searched, and the feds chased them off and said, no, don't ever come back and this and that, whatever.
Actually, the funny thing about this is that
$1,500 fine.
we had to drive up the side of a mountain. That's why I rented a Tahoe, because it was 4-wheel drive. And we got up and everything else. So as we were leaving, here comes trouble. As we were leaving, we were sitting there, and you got a mountain slope, a valley in between, and we're zigzagging down this mountain, getting down. And as we got to the second zigzag, looking across at the other side of the mountain, there were the guards for the test for the
Just say it.
Area 51 with binoculars looking at us, going, "What are you guys doing?" So we all stopped the vehicles, all got out and waved at them. So it was quite quite the adventure. And then we got down into Rachel, Nevada, which was it's called the Alien. What was it, TW? The Alien.
The Little Alien.
The Little Alien, which was a restaurant, bar / souvenir shop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was an Independence Day. They partially filmed Independence Day out there.
Yeah. And here's Hazy Days in his shop.
What's up, Hazy?
Here I am.
Nothing.
How is everyone? Hello.
Uh-oh. He's using his deep fry or his air fryer.
Yeah, what are you cooking?
Looks like food, bud.
I'm on my phone, so everything's tiny. You're all like little midgets. How is everyone?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm not as tall as I used to be, but I'm not a damn midget.
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I haven't drunk all week, so I'm having a little whiskey now. And I give up weed. I haven't smoked any weed for like 5 days.
Damn.
Okay.
So I'm struggling to sleep in the nights, which is killing me.
I did have something Tuesday night on Jimmy C's show, I think.
Yeah, that was the last little bit that I had.
Yeah,
I can't really call that anything. That was just a little bit of dust. That was a little bit of dust.
I think I'm hitting the stuff a little too hard. I'm thinking I'm having to back off a little bit.
You get one with dinner.
Why are you backing off from?
Beer,
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Good idea. So, me too. I was going to give it up. Well, I am giving it up. Not altogether, because it is nice to have a drink. But I was drinking every fucking day. It's no good,
Yeah, me too. I thought I'd at least.
I wasn't just drinking. I'm drinking and smoking, and
yeah.
I mean, it's not good. But I did just treat myself to a little whiskey. So
Well, here's to you.
cheers, big ears.
Cheers. No, T-Dub showed us 2 new Texas beers that are, what, 10 and 14% alcohol? Uh-oh, look what Captain Jerk's got. Is that what I think it is?
Oh shit, he's drinking a beer.
I think he's still got some.
They're also a bit
Dragon's
pricey,
Milk.
too.
I got a few left.
There you go.
Crystal doesn't drink a lot, so she drank a total of what, 3 of those? I think.
Well, the Dragon's Milk.
2 or 3 of these.
And,
She doesn't
and
drink
now we're going to send him some old chub, Hazy.
Yeah, that's nice. The old chub's nice. Not as nice as the Dragon's Milk, mind. I've struggled to find something as nice as the Dragon's Milk, I think.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that is just goodness in a bottle.
There you go.
He's got the white, which it comes in the can.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure which one I had. Is it different? I didn't know there was different versions.
Oh, yeah. There are like about 4 or 5 different versions.
I need
Basically,
Which one did I have?
I think I got one of those left in the fridge.
You had the one that was in the black.
David
Oh,
has
it's in a black bottle, yeah.
Hazy. David has the same that you had. I don't know if I got any left in my fridge.
Well, if you were up in your attic, you would know, Hazy. It would be right there.
I know. I can see where it is in my attic. It's fallen over on the floor and just underneath my desk.
Here you go.
on sale.
There it is.
That's the one. Yeah.
I even still
that
got
full?
part of one of the boxes right here.
Oh,
Was it like
that's not fair.
13%?
Mine's empty.
Hold it up a little. Up a little higher. There you go. That's it.
Yeah. That's the stuff I got. 11%. Lovely. I haven't just got the bottle. I've got the actual tap.
Oh,
The
that's
thing they
cool.
pull.
Cool there.
Yeah.
That's cool beans.
Ken McDonald sent it to me. He went because it's from Michigan, that beer, and that's where Ken lives. So
Yeah.
he actually went to the brewery to get it for me, and he bought me the tap pull. You know,
Yeah, the
got it
tap
mounted to
handle.
my wall. Tap handle, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that the other day. The tap handle.
Yeah. I was gonna try and incorporate it into a guitar or something, but I'm not sure if I can.
What, Dragon's Milk?
No, the tap handle.
Oh. I left for Mr. Hazy. I'm
Tell you
sorry.
what, these are really nice glasses.
If you want a
What
tap
is that you're
handle, I'll
drinking?
see if I can get one. I know people.
He's
I know
got,
people.
he's got a Dragon's
I
Milk
don't like most of them.
already, T-Dub.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's what I get for partially listening because my wife was talking to me.
You're out back.
Oh yeah, was you partially listening to your wife?
I can take
Yeah,
this
I'm
design
barbecuing.
here.
Well, I'm
I can take this design and make an imprint of it into what's called Petrobond and pour metal into it and make a metal version of this.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I wouldn't be able to do it myself. I would have to send the imprint or like send the design to a friend of mine and have it done. But I know a lot of people that can actually do that.
King's
They can
Disaster.
make a metal. They can make a custom tap handle or a custom placard of whatever.
Hey, Pat,
Yeah.
King's Disaster's in the chat.
Okay.
He's,
He is.
Hey, King Disaster, my son Pat's the one that got your shirt, man. Thanks.
I want another one. I'll pay for it.
Hey, KDG, what's up?
What's going on? Let me
I
help it.
got one of his stickers I haven't put out yet.
No, I know. I like the
Disaster
website.
Garage. How are you this afternoon, my friend?
The website
Good
looks
to see
really
you in the
good.
chat.
This afternoon, it's almost 12 o'clock in the evening.
Yes, and it's after 6 p.m. here, but I'm still saying afternoon
It's 3:45 here.
Because it is afternoon.
because it's Tom's show and it's still afternoon there.
Yeah.
timeline.
We're going to get toasty this weekend.
All right, guys, I got to go. Dinner's ready. Talk to
Oh
you later.
yeah. See you
All right.
later, bro. Have a good
See you
one.
later.
Later, Tom.
Glad to have you up.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
I believe tomorrow is the solstice. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Yes, summer solstice.
summer.
Yeah, that, I
Pat,
think that originated. I think that originated in the UK.
What?
I believe you are correct.
I'm reading the
Solstice,
chat. I'm reading the chat.
It's something to do with Stonehenge.
Yeah, that's where they had the solstice celebration in the winters, the winter solstice.
I was going to go to Stonehenge. We went on holiday somewhere real close, and when I was going to book the tickets to go there, because it's just basically some fucking rocks in a field.
yeah.
Yeah.
It says you've got to book them before you go there. Like, it's a trap, because when you get there, you're going to say, fuck that, I'm not paying to see them. I can see them, they're over there.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this year it's the 20th. It's not always the 20th, but this year it is.
It
Yeah.
hovers around the 21st. Some years it's the 22nd.
Yeah.
I might go down there one day and take my drone and do a few flyovers.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm not too far away from there. I'm probably 100 miles, 150 at the most.
That's a 2-3
Yeah.
hour drive. Yeah.
Well, that's
Every
where they
quarter-
celebrate.
Or unless Pat was driving, then it'd be an hour and a half. Then it'd be 45 minutes.
Every 4 years, the solstice is on the 20th. For the leap year.
Okay.
And since this is a leap year,
New guitars?
What?
Huh?
Well, since we're in your shed or shop, have you built any new guitars or starting any new guitars?
No, I haven't done anything. I've been I don't know. I've been a little bit weird since this lockdown. I haven't really. My mind's not with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I got a lot of shit going
very
on.
much agree. I very much agree.
I agree. I'm not with it. It's
No,
weird. It's different.
I was a shut.
I
Hey,
feel like we're being.
I was
feel
a
like we're
shut in
being-
way before this freaking stuff was cool. So
Listen, I feel like we're being numbed. I feel like we're being numbed and subdued to something. Anyone else got that feeling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think-
Heck, since this thing started, Nancy and I and Pat are venturing out to the unknown next week. We're going to Grapevine,
What's
Texas. Yeah, we're gonna go see the granddaughter's first birthday.
Nice.
So we'll see. I got a funny feeling I'm going to be bathed in hand sanitizer the way my wife's talking.
Yeah, you probably have to wear gloves and a mask too.
Actually, no. I'm going to bring one of my paint suits I brought for the car and never used, and I'm going to put the paint suit on. I'm going to put my mask on, put gloves on, and walk on the airline going, "Okay, I'm ready. Where's my
Oh,
seat?"
I can't imagine getting on
I'll
there.
tell you this: I went out for the first time since March 10th. Yesterday, okay. Last night I went out with a friend of mine. He took me to the bank to go make a deposit. All right. When I was out there, all I did was get out of the truck and frickin' make my deposit at the ATM, and then I went back in the truck and we fucked off back to my house. Now, the woman behind me, standing, a couple meters away, or yards or whatever, she was trussed up with gloves and a freaking mask, and I could have swore she said something, that expressed some displeasure as to whether or not, as to the fact that I did not have my mask on.
Yeah. Listen. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Bullshit.
90% of the people out there think the mask is to protect themselves, and actually the mask is to protect you from other people.
Right.
And they haven't figured that out yet.
No.
Well,
The mask is
Well, I
to
haven't worn a
protect
mask.
other people from you.
That's
Right.
it.
Keeps you from spreading it.
Keeps you
Yeah.
from
I read
spreading
a post.
germs to other people.
I read a post earlier from a girl that works in a morgue, and she said, since the COVID started, every single body that have gone through the morgue have died of COVID. Every single one.
Motorcycle
So
accident, COVID. Cancer,
so
COVID.
apparently COVID have cured cancer, heart attacks, strokes,
Yeah.
dying of
What
old
they're doing
age.
here, what they're doing here in North Carolina is, if you have an illness of any kind and you die from it, and you were tested positive for COVID, then
You
that
get
is a
COVID
factor in your death or your
Yeah,
demise.
they call it a COVID fatality.
It would be a COVID case.
Bullshit. That is some
Bullshit.
bullshit. That's
You could have
not
died
good
from the
doctoring.
You could have died from the motorcycle accident, but if you were positive for the COVID virus when you died on that motorcycle, then they put COVID.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing New York's doing. Regardless of how you died,
Dude.
if you tested positive for the virus,
I'll tell you this.
It's a death.
Any freaking okay, even if people do not test positive for CV-19 and they're on a ventilator, COVID.
Yeah.
Bet me. Because New York is the worst one. They've been doing it.
I don't know anything
Trust
about
me,
New York,
trust me on this. Connecticut's been doing they've been pulling the same bullshit. Connecticut.
Yeah, do you know
I
why?
live in Connecticut. And our doctors have been pulling the same freaking crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people are trying to say, oh yeah, okay, but what you got to go off is the increased deaths overall over normal. But the thing is, what people ain't realizing is a lot of people are scared to phone an ambulance now. You know, because they don't want to go to the hospital.
Going around a lot, and it is true. Like people are having chest pains from their heart condition, and they're freaking scared to death that they're gonna freaking contract COVID and die anyway.
Not only that, a lot of cancer treatments and stuff have stopped.
Yeah. People are freaking scared to death to leave their house to go to cancer treatments. Yeah.
When did COVID be more fucking deadly than cancer?
Seriously,
or
the flu.
Look at the chat. What King's Disaster just wrote.
I haven't got no chat. I'm afraid.
He said hospital gets a kickback for every COVID death on the death certificate. Wife is
yes.
They get an extra 10 grand or something for each one.
$39,000 for every freaking time somebody goes on a respirator. It doesn't matter if it's COVID or not. And they get 15. They get like 19,000 automatically if the person freaking tests positive for COVID.
That's what I'm saying. And so that's the statistic. What's the number of deaths by COVID?
So I guess if you wanted to make money, you need to buy stock in hospitals.
Are they sick?
Companies that own hospitals.
How many of the US saying have died from it?
I don't keep track.
I stopped counting about 2 months ago. How many?
God.
We're up to 42,000.
I think I heard.
I think we're at 100 and some odd thousand. I can't remember, Easy.
Yeah, we're up to 42,000.
Last night, and I look at the state of Nevada. State of Nevada, Southern Nevada, where we're at, was at 377 people. I think last night had died from the virus.
Mm-hmm.
Statewide, I don't know what it is, but I think at the beginning they said 100 and some odd thousand people have died nationwide in the United States. I'm not sure.
Well, listen, there's 5 of us, 5 on this panel now. Hands up if you know somebody that's died from it.
Not directly, no.
Hands up if you know people that hands up if you know somebody
died from it.
Hands up if you know somebody who got it. Okay. Did they die?
No. And a lot of them
what were their symptoms?
Go to the hospital. They just sent them home.
Regular flu.
What were their symptoms?
To the regular flu. Well, it's a cough, high fever, difficult.
Well, the flu. The flu.
Yeah, it's like the flu.
I know one person that they say she had it. She was never tested. My cousin. She was pretty poorly, but she hasn't been well for a while. She had some respiratory difficulties and stuff. But they just sent her home. They didn't test her. And yet all these celebrities are having tests whenever they fucking want.
Yeah.
And then somebody goes into hospital or phones up with symptoms, and they say they tell them they've got COVID, but they don't test them for it.
Who's got the money?
What's that all
really?
Who's got the money?
That's weird.
Dude, okay. there was a freaking trend ripping through the freaking like the rich and the famous, right? There was a trend ripping through the media too. Okay, media people going to get tested, all right, with no symptoms. They have no symptoms, but they were still going to get tested, and they were the freaking the doctors and the freaking healthcare workers were giving them tests even though they had no symptoms because they were either rich and or famous or an athlete or something like that. That is freaking despicable.
Yeah, well, listen to this. I watched Joe Rogan's podcast.
Getting a test.
I watched Joe Rogan's podcast like regularly because it's pretty good. And he had a guest on there a couple of days ago. I can't remember his name, but he was like a special forces dude or some shit. He's and he told Joe Rogan he'd never been.
Uh-oh. He's frozen.
Finally fucking got caught by the government.
Yep. Unpopular idea gets silenced.
Motherfucking A. What First Amendment right? You don't got no First Amendment rights.
They have a First Amendment.
He's probably still there, and he's probably still babbling his face off. We can't hear you, buddy.
Well, I'm going to read the chat while you all are.
Yeah, almost 100K.
Oh,
there he goes. He dropped.
He gone.
Yeah, man. Freaking. Everybody's still bent out of shape about this freaking thing. There's no reason to freaking like to be so anal about social distancing, and unless people tell you, "Hey, I'm sick," and the people that are sick are the ones that need to be wearing a mask in public. That's the facts. And
then at the same time, if people are like if people still want that boundary to be kept, I'm okay. Respecting the boundaries, but that's their choice. Let
me ask the stupid question here. Since when did it become okay for sick people to just walk around in public, wretchedly sick anyway? Yeah. Before people would stay home voluntarily because they don't want to be freaking like going about their day sick. Like, who the hell wants to be freaking driving around sick? Who the hell wants to be freaking walking around sick? Of course they don't.
Jumps off the screen.
Yeah, he forgot to pay his internet bill. He said.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in my workshop, and I've run out of mobile data, so I'm running up on Wi-Fi. So when I'm in workshop, it's a little ropey.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway, what I was saying was Joe Rogan had this guest on, and he told Joe Rogan that he hadn't been tested. And while he was there, Joe Rogan made a phone call and said, "Right, I'm getting you tested by the end of this show." Just phoned some dude up and said, "Bring a test round."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I could go for a test if I wanted to because there were cases at my job and they had to close my job for 10 days.
I wouldn't go for the test.
And
I wouldn't go for the test.
Anybody who wants to get tested can go get tested.
Unless you're dying of it, then don't get tested because you're being put on a system, some sort of system. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on, but something ain't right.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
King
know.
Master says they don't even test the nurses that have been exposed to the so-called COVID. It's a joke. Trust me. The regular flu is a problem. This could be just fake as shit.
It is fake as shit because the flu is
Listen.
This thing has a 99.8% survival rate. There are more people that have gotten over.
Look at all the people that are still working. The key workers. Look at all the key workers in society. My mother works in Tesco's, which is a big supermarket. It's like a Walmart,
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A. God damn it.
But yes,
hazy.
Most of the people that have contracted COVID are survivors. They live, they survive, they overcome it.
Granted, yes, it does create complications that, like, if you have a breathing issue, you have some underlying issues, yes, it's going to create problems. But it's no different than the flu.
I smoked
Yeah,
for
people have
27 years, bro. I think I already have some breathing complications.
Hold on. How long did I smoke? Hang on.
Like saying,
I need a calculator.
Oh my
Old man
God.
here.
You need more than just fingers for that math. There he
So-
goes. He dropped out again.
eventually it'll happen to you too, buddy.
Oh,
No, it won't, because I'm too good at math. I'm going to keep my skills sharp, even when I can't remember.
We have 10 fingers. I mean,
No, I'm saying, freaking
just
like
do about
your years will exceed your skills.
I hope not.
That will happen.
I hope
well,
not.
I smoked for 32 years.
I guarantee it.
Got that. Got that.
32 years I smoked.
Holy shit! Wow.
Okay.
Marlboro Reds in the box. Yeah, baby.
And then
I
you
barely
did. Then you guys went to
qualify for
light.
being able to do 32 years of any damn thing.
And then, well, actually, when the lights came out, we switched from the
Reds to lights.
lights, and then I just 2000 came. I sat there and said, "That's it. I ain't
I
paying."
mean, you got to figure. It doesn't really matter what cigarettes you're smoking. The fact of the matter is that you're willfully, like, the cigarette
Killing
smokers are
yourself.
willfully killing
Killing
themselves
One
through
drag
smoke
at a time.
inhalation. Regardless of whether or not it has an addictive substance in it, willful smoke inhalation is going to kill you.
Captain George, here's my mentality behind quitting smoking. Okay, I spent 25 cents a pack in Southeast Asia. Came back to the United States. Okay, they're 75, 50 cents a pack. Okay, fine. Moved on. As years grow, they came up to $2 a pack, $3 a pack. When they hit $3 a pack, that was it. I was done. I ain't doing it no more.
Yeah.
Put it
I'd
this
rather
way.
have the $3 a pack, and it took me almost 2 days to smoke one pack of cigarettes. I'd rather have the $3 a pack in my pocket than sitting there going up in flames.
I stopped
Yeah.
paying for cigarettes, for pack cigarettes, when they got up over $5 a pack. I was like, I can't afford this. If I'm going to be a smoker, I have to roll my own. And that's exactly what the hell I did. And I didn't buy pack cigarettes anymore. Once in a blue moon, like once every few months or whatever, I would go somewhere and I would need to buy a pack, for whatever reason. Or I would just buy a pack just for novelty purposes, like, yeah, okay, pardon. Oh, yeah, okay, these are all right, whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, I rolled my own. And by that, I mean, I took a paper, folded it, stuffed tobacco in it, curled that sucker up, licked it, and freaking finished. And then that's how I roll.
I've done that, but it hasn't been with tobacco, though.
I did it with the greens for a long time too, Tom.
Okay.
I did the greens and I did the browns, and I miss cigarettes. I miss it from time to time. I miss it terribly, and you hear people that used to smoke. You say this, I miss it terribly sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, oh wow, I want a cigarette so bad. And yes, I get that too, but man, I'm not even 2 years quit yet. Okay, I'm not even 2 years quit yet. So a lot of people got it over me when they freaking they quit more than 2 years ago, obviously, and I still have yet to face the challenges, if any even arise, of being able to freaking cope in certain situations that I haven't come up against since I haven't smoked.
No, you're not alone there, because every time I pop open one of these and start drinking it sits there and goes, okay, where is it?
Where's the cigarette? Take a drink.
Cigarette. Where's the cigarette? Come on.
That doesn't happen for me,
that
though.
has been from day one and till now.
When I'm drinking beers, that doesn't happen for me. Unless I'm with other people, or if I'm at a bar or something,
Mhm.
Then, we'll go out and like my friends still smoke, you know. So if I'm with friends that smoke, I'll go out and I'll stand around and shoot the shit while they're smoking. I don't care.
Yeah, well,
Either that, or if it's too cold, I'll stay inside.
my best friend Reggie still smoked, and I hung around with him for the longest time, well, until he passed. But yeah, I mean, and I wasn't smoking when I quit. He looked at me and he goes, "You're serious?" And I go, "Yeah." And I used to, on the way home from work, I used to stop off at his place and sit there and have a couple of beers and a couple of shots, and we'd shoot the shit and see what's going on in each other's week, because we used to work together. And he was a good friend. He was a good friend of the family's. I think Pat can attest to that. And he just sat there and he just kept smoking and everything. But then he had a lot more issues going on up here because he was a PJ in the Air Force in Vietnam, and he got shot down once. And a PJ is a pararescue.
Oh, pararescue.
And he got shot down once. And to this day, as drunk as I got him, he would never talk about it. And think about that. And there were several times that we were totally knee-knocking, shit-faced drunk up at the Reno Air Races, because he'd go with me every year. And I'd ask him, okay, what is it? What's the fuck that you keep locking up on me and not talking about? I told you everything that happened to me overseas. Why won't you tell me? And he lock up.
He's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he wouldn't say. But yeah, Reggie was a friend of the family's. But
it's too bad he kept that all bottled up. You know, we needed to let that out. That needed to come out, you know.
I was trying to get him to kick it out.
You were trying to be a friend. You were trying to do him a favor. I think you did the best you could do, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I have a friend like that.
He was a character. He drove Pat and T-Dub nuts one trip to Chicago. They were going to kill him. They were going to kill him.
I have this friend named David, and he's a minister. He's a preacher. And I knew another preacher. You know, it's a long story, but anyway, I knew one of his friends, and his friend and I got to talking. And, you know, what about this guy? You know, what makes him tick? You know, whatever. And he says, I don't know, something has happened to him when he was younger, and he's not talking about it. He will not talk about it, whatever it was. And and I've tried to get it out of him. I'm a psych major. I was a psych major and all that. Just let him talk, you know, just listen to the guy. And it's like, I can't get him. I asked him about his parents. I asked him about his family. He will not budge. I mean, something has happened to that poor guy, and he's not telling. You know what it was.
Yeah, well, it is like that. I mean, I had shit happen to me overseas, and everybody, well, my family, my immediate family knows about it, and that's about it. And that's the extent I'll talk about it. But
well, the thing of it is, this guy, he knows my life story. He knows everything you can know about me, but yet he won't tell what happened to him. You know.
Yeah. Well, Reggie was the same way with me. He knew everything about me, knew everything about my family. I mean, he was considered. He was so close. He was considered a family member.
Yeah. This person.
If we were gonna have a family barbecue, just a family barbecue, Reggie would be there.
Yeah.
Okay. No ifs, no ands, no buts. So. Captain Jerk muted himself.
Is he muted or frozen? Captain Jerk, move your head. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, and that was Reggie. But there's some issues that people just won't talk about, and no matter how or what you do to them, they still will have that subconscious in the back of their head that'll kick it forward. No, you ain't talking about this shit.
That's just so. It's such.
And let me make this really clear. Is when Reggie and I went to the Reno Air Races, it was to watch the air races, but then we were getting drunk. every freaking night we were getting drunk, and I mean totally drunk, because we would first thing we would do is we'd land, we check into the hotel, get the rent a car, check into the hotel, and then we go down and we find to where we can buy some beer. And we're not talking one case, we're not talking two cases, we're talking three cases of beer. Now you're talking a weekend, okay? You're talking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we'd leave Sunday at around noon because our flight coming back to Vegas.
Oh my goodness, it's only really 2 days.
Oh yeah, and we're talking a 1.75 liter bottle of tequila, and but then we do stuff, and we'd sit there. No, he wouldn't. No, not a bit. And every time I said, dude, come on, I confess my sins to you, confess them to me, and he wouldn't. So, but I knew it was he was on Pedro. If you realize Pedro, I remember the name of it. It was an HH64, I think it was. Not sure. The blades were fixed on an angle like this on the side of the helicopter. It was primarily the rescue helicopter back in that time in Vietnam, and one got shot down, and he got shot down, and that's all I got out of him, and I leave it at that, because actually right now he's resting in peace at the ski slopes up in Mount Charleston. T.W. Pat and I took him up there and put him there. And so every now and then I'll hoist a shot for Reggie, because he and I was my tequila drinking buddy, and that was it.
Yeah, well, this is an empty, but to Reggie, you know.
Okay, where did Captain Jerk go? Oh, and he muted himself. All right. But yeah, on to other things. Back to King's Disaster Garage, having your constant to tracing what they they are excited about, and allowing you where you can and cannot go is new norm. Fear drives masses where to do necessary. Yeah, well,
yeah.
Fear drives masses, but granddaughters have priority. I'm sorry. That's what probably me and Nancy. I mean, I was scared shitless, and Pat can attest to this at the beginning of this. And as this goes on and on and on and on.
And it will go on and on.
And it will go on all fucking summer long, that I become less. If you take care of yourself, if you sanitize, don't touch your face. I mean, wear a mask, because you got to protect your fellow human. Okay?
Yeah.
Wear a mask, and everything else, well, you're doing fine. Practice social distancing. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go see my granddaughters first.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Because I've seen the first one, I saw the second one, and I will see the third one.
Absolutely. It's like Christmas Eve. That's the big celebration with my family. That's going to happen. Nothing's going to stop that. You know,
Yeah.
We're yeah.
We were iffing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Actually, even last week I was iffing whether I was going to do this, because I constantly will itch my nose. My nose has been broken twice. I
know. I'm with you, Tom. I can't keep my hands away from my face.
And I hate this, and I'll constantly do this. And now I got to refrain from doing it, or I got to go get, hold on. Let me get some of this. Oh. And do it, and it's just starting to drive me a little bit wacky on the amount of people who care and the amount of people who don't care.
Well, I care, but we're going to have life is going to have to come back. And yes, this thing's dangerous, and yes, it can make you sick. We can't live our lives this way.
I kind of suspect when Nancy gets on that airplane, she's always walking in front of me, because she gets the middle seat and I get the aisle seat, and she's going to pull out all these sanitary wipes, and she's going to wipe down that freaking seat like there's no tomorrow, everything else. And then she's going to sit there and go, okay, it's safe for you to sit down, you know, and all through the flight, we'll have the mask on and everything else. Pat's sitting across the aisle from me, so I suspect she'll run her over there and take care of her younger sibling, you know, or her younger son. I mean,
yeah, we call them youngins here.
yeah, youngins. So
Yeah.
I mean, she's still a mom. I mean, to this day,
She'll always be mom.
Oh, she's always mom. I mean, she will never stop being mom. That's one thing I could be thankful for my wife. She's never stopped being mom, or she will never stop being mom, because she takes care of her two boys.
Mm-hmm.
Pissed at me, I didn't give her a daughter, but
I don't know. I keep getting emails from American Airlines. I got on their mailing list. I don't know why. Not any other airline, United, Delta, or any of them. It's American. All reduced rates. Book your flight today. It's like, no, I'm not getting on an airplane.
Yeah, David, American Airlines is the one we primarily fly. I used to be primarily United until they started booting off little Oriental doctors and stuff like that and killing them. And so we switched, and plus Dallas Fort Worth, Texas is a hub for American Airlines. So you get the best. When you fly into a hub, we found, Captain Jerk going for 2. Cool.
2 for 2.
And we found out that if you fly into the hub, you're better off price-wise flying into the airline's hub.
Oh, so it's better to fly American to Vegas than Delta. I figured Delta would be better for me.
Delta.
We'll find it.
We flew one time from here to Orlando, and we had to land in Dallas for Fort Worth, and then the takeoff and then the trip to Orlando was just godly. I mean, come on, you're flying a bus. Let's go, guys.
Right. Yeah, I see it.
Yes, we know what an airplane is. Commercial airliners are flying buses. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what was the big influx back in the 70s and the 80s when flying was becoming so popular and everything, is for all the Air Force and Navy pilots to get all their training and everything else, because you sign a commission, it's 7 years. And then if you're signed flight, you add 2 years onto that, from my understanding. So you got to give 9 years. Okay. So you give your 9 years, and then, okay, I'm going to go fly the friendly skies because I can make bank. And now they found out that you could sit there and people go get their civilian air license or pilot's license and sit there and fly, get X number of hours, and then all of a sudden they start going through different schools to become pilots on the airliners. You know, I'm 737 qualified, I'm 747 qualified, you know, and they turn around and now all of a sudden they're beating out the ex Air Force and Navy guys who were flying, or Marines who want to get it. And so it's been a big toss up. And last I heard, there is not a really big influx of commercial pilots, but then again, the militaries are looking for pilots too. So,
well, see, I heard the story I got was that the commercial airlines were facing a shortage of pilots because there was a shortage of military pilots, because that's where they fed into the commercial.
Yeah, they like to pull from there.
Yeah, they like to pull from there, but then there's been a lot of people. I mean, here in the state of Nevada, you can go get your private pilot's license, accrue X number of hours, and I don't know what the figure is, but you have to have a certain number of hours. And we're talking ILS, instrument landing. We're talking
VFR, IFR.
IFR. You got to do all that and qualify and get all that. Then once you do that, in Henderson, there's flight simulators and flight school that'll take you on to the Boeing 737, 747, 787, 790.
Whatever, 7, yeah.
And sit there and take you through all that training. So you come out, okay, I have 50, 60 hours, and I'm 737 qualified. Versus an Air Force or a Navy pilot going, I got 900 and some odd hours, and I'm F16 or F18 qualified. So where do you go from there?
F-16, the F-16's a Tomcat, right?
No, that's the F-14.
F-14. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The F-15 is what the fighting. That's
It's the Eagle.
The Eagle. Yeah. The F-16 is the Fighting Falcon.
F-16's the Falcon.
F-22 is the Raptor.
Mm-hmm. F-35.
I used to know a lot more about planes when I was a kid because I built every single freaking one I could get my hands on in model form. I mean, I built I built a lot of the military ones. I even built a few commercial ones. Anything that I could find that freaking flew in the sky. One of the earliest ones that I actually built was the space shuttle.
Ooh, okay.
Like back in 84, 83, 84, I built a space shuttle.
Here's a picture. That's T-Dub standing in front of a B-25 Mitchell in 19. Hold on, let me make me big. Hang on.
Yeah.
Only if it's that easy.
That's T-Dub. I know, Pat. In front of a B-26 that he was probably about 5, 6 years old.
I was going to say, it's got to be 30 years ago. 1990, 1991.
Oh, longer than that. I took that when I got out. That's got to be
Papa Tom. 1990 was 30 years ago now.
Well,
yeah. Can you believe that?
Longer than that. Maybe
Just saying.
Hey, old guy here. Come on.
Hey, it blows my mind too, buddy. Okay,
You know,
it really does.
I remember stuff about 1990 like it happened yesterday. I mean,
Yeah, so do I, Dave. So do I.
That was 30 years ago.
I smoked way too much back then.
But you know, it's like it just
Captain or you didn't smoke enough.
It's like it just happened yesterday.
No, we smoked a ridiculous amount of greenery.
My goodness.
Unreal. But 1990, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95 is oh my goodness, 95. Wow.
Well, that's the year I bought a house. And
96, 97, 98. Oh my gosh.
I got yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Hold on. I'm looking at my bulletin board. Here, I'll show you my bulletin board. Bear with me. This has all my favorite things on it.
Cool.
This
There's
is
a lot of family there.
This is my favorite one right there.
It's a fountain.
That's the Stratosphere Tower when they're arguing and building it here in town.
All right. Now.
Oh.
And then here's this.
Is that Ronnie?
Yep.
I
Shit.
don't recognize that fool anywhere.
Fucking hit that.
Let's see.
Ronald Reagan wasn't such a bad
my mom
color.
and my dad and my grandparents. And
No, Ronald Reagan. I voted for Ronald Reagan.
All that work I just did, I didn't save.
Here's this. This is my other favorite one. And if we take this, if we take this one down, hold on, let's go. Hold on, wait for it.
My only saving grace is I have a PDF of it that I created.
There's me taking a dump.
So I can.
Yeah, we all do that once in a while.
There's me again standing in the door.
I can import it and trace over it. I'm so mad at myself.
You flew all those things?
Fuck.
And then here's my other one. It sits there and it says, "Never mind the shower. Where the hell's the sprinkler system?" Oh,
Look at you dumping shit.
that's me and Nancy.
Nuh-uh.
Nancy and I.
Nancy and I back in the day.
No.
That is. Ask Pat.
Yeah, there's my.
No.
Yeah, that's a way long time ago.
You've always been gray and wrinkly. Stop it.
Who's this? Who's this guy? All right, come on. Everybody knows who's this guy.
It's
No, he doesn't look the same anymore.
That's Pat, gentlemen.
That's
That was my first year Little League.
That's Pat's first year at T-ball.
No, it wasn't T-ball. I skipped T-ball. I never played T-ball.
no.
No. I was too good for T-ball, apparently. I was even too good for the league I was playing in.
That's possible.
Actually, he's not being cocky. He was.
They didn't count all my home runs because we didn't technically have a fence. So, and I guess I don't know if the outfield just didn't want to play deep enough, but I just kept hitting it over their head. So, Hey, Dexter. Oh, yeah, Dad, we're getting another dog.
What are you getting?
Another Dexter, one of Dexter's sons.
Well, pull Dexter up and show everybody Dexter.
Dexter, come here. Come here, buddy. Yeah, this Dexter right here. He's a little teacup chihuahua, about 4.5, 5 pounds.
Get another one.
And we're getting his son, ironically.
Look. Oh, we missed it.
Oh, here you go.
Crystal, look, buddy. Look at little puppy.
He is so
doggy.
awesome. He doesn't bark. He doesn't make noise. The only problem we have with him is he likes marking around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
he's a
So,
lover.
like all Chihuahuas, he's more like a cat than a dog.
Yeah, he just chills. He just chills. He doesn't bark. It's funny though. He only barks at like people he doesn't know or he's not familiar with.
Well,
But-
they all, animals think they're people. Pets.
Mhm.
People.
He honestly, Robin and I think he can fucking understand us when we talk to him.
Yeah.
We think he can fucking understand English. I swear he does. He
He
understands.
looks at me and goes, "Okay, fat man, come here. Come on.
Regardless of whether or not
You've been
pets,
here 20 minutes. You haven't given me a treat yet."
regardless of whether or not pets can understand our speech, they really wouldn't care either way
No.
because our chatter is unimportant to them.
Mm-hmm. But we're getting another one. He's gonna be 9. This guy right here is gonna be 9 in October.
For most dogs, and this is true, you guys know this. For most dogs, dog is dog.
Yep.
And there's a freaking like a simple pecking order that freaking goes with the territory. And if you're a dog, you automatically follow those guidelines. They're already written into your DNA. It's really, really simple to be a dog.
Mhm.
Looks really good.
I'll be back.
I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna get ready to go. We're
We're
almost
gonna get going,
2 hours.
Captain Jerk.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
call it. It's 4:29. We've been on 2 hours.
Okay, Tom.
You want to say it? We'll let David C. close it out tonight. Go ahead, David.
All right. Thank you for coming up on the stream. You all have a wonderful night. Thank you, and see you next Friday.
Yeah, thanks everybody coming in. King's the Disaster Garage, Shandog. Then we have Johnny
Everybody
5 on for a little bit.
Yeah, Hazy.
Thumbs up.
Yeah,
on
Hazy for coming in.
Hey, Pat.
Thanks
Dave,
everybody. You guys have a good
thanks for
night.
having me up, Papa
Night.
Tom.
I forgot Breezy's.
See you later.
Thanks, Breezy, Dave
Later,
Collins.
everybody.